This song needs lyrics. Ready? Baby.
Oh, that did. The next one will be your big break. Oh, fuck yeah.
That's my jam. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I wanna be inside you on Wednesday night.
Only.
It's the sequel to Business Time.
This factory's closed on Thursdays. I know you want. No, I'm sorry, I can't do this.
And if you're watching currently, I love you. Let's begin the show.
Oof, that was sexy.
Sitting there in the quiet, waiting for someone to speak. She looks around
So, tell me about your characters.
Alright, so my name's Arlen. I play an archer, and I've got like gray garments on, blood red, war paint.
JP, why don't you tell me about your character?
Yeah. So I'm JP. I'm a warrior. Just kind of running around the woods. Got a long sword.
You didn't have a character ready, did you?
Oh, totally, dude. Totally. I just thought about it last night before we showed up.
Okay, right.
My name is Amartis of the Pasture of Saints, sworn hero to the realm, paladin, human knight. I am sworn to protect the weak and those who can't protect themselves. No quest is beneath me.
2 hours later.
We begin our quest in the middle of the tearing jungle, just outside of the Fiverton village, where you 3 knights have been tasked with slaying the silver-tongued beast who is wreaking havoc all along the countryside. Now, I know normally you start your journeys either in a tavern or on the road, but today's a little bit different. Today we're going to start just on the corner of the Sleepless Nights River, where danger lurks around every corner.
through the thickest part of the woods. You know I would fight for your very being. The castle now I'm seeing, a young fair maiden with long blonde hair, her eyes that kiss me as I stare. Please let it down on me, so we can make
So you find yourself in a studio space, right? And your character is sitting around, kind of just enjoying the space, playing on their phone before the show starts, drinking Gatorade, as your character might do. What does your character do?
So we're just chilling at the moment. I would say honestly that my
Do it for the bit. Do it for the bit. We've got a bit planned out, and you need to fucking talk to the microphone.
So I would
Okay.
say first my player would want to ask about the Charles's energy drink quarter. See, honestly I want to investigate to see if I can figure out what it's gonna be this week.
All right. So your character looks around the room and studies the room to see what could possibly be the item for Charles's energy drink corner this week. And as your character looks around, as you look around, what I would like you to do is roll a perception check. Holy shit!
20 bits!
No way!
Oh!
No way!
Not only do I know what energy drink corner is,
shit.
I brought it. I
You-
took it here. This is real.
Holy god
Fuck,
damn.
that's amazing.
Hi everybody, welcome to NoCo Live,
Oh,
NoCo
shit,
FM's weekly live show here on NoCo FM on Twitch, on YouTube, and on our station at NoCo FM, or wherever you can find the radio station.
Or the rock that you're just kind of drawing our faces on. That counts.
I am your host, Charles Joseph Kelly.
I am your co-host, Kev Cart Martinez.
Kev Cart,
Kev Cart,
which is my favorite, my favorite,
returners.
my favorite bootleg Mario Kart.
Kev Cat Martinez.
Carve Cart Martarnars.
Curve returners.
Kermit
Kermit.
Kerturvis, who just rolled a goddamn nat 20.
That's not a bit for the show. I literally rolled a nat 20 on the first.
So,
round.
all right.
So honestly, come for me. I'm on one.
We as you roll that, you find out exactly what is on.
I can kind of see it. This is the first I literally noticed while you were describing.
Do you know what it is?
I'm pretty sure it's cereal.
I
know it's cereal. I just don't know what kind of cereal.
So
it looks like Cookie Crisp.
Okay, so let's talk really quick about what I sent to you earlier today. What was the text message that scared you about this whole endeavor?
You said, "Hey Chris, do you have any milk?" And I was thinking of energy drinks, so I was like, "Oh, so he's trying to make us fucking vomit on camera."
Mm-hmm.
This is where this is going.
So Chris did have milk, but I decided that instead I would still buy my own. So we've got ourselves a half gallon of milk from Walmart.
Excellent.
Now, I want to explain a little bit prior that, I've had problems with Charles's Energy Drink Corner about how difficult it is to find good content for this show. However, I was traveling down the breakfast aisle. I was
taking a hike.
I was a wayward traveler here, going down the breakfast aisle. The cereal and granola was passing by, and I caught my eye on this beautiful item. Now,
what is that?
what is this indeed?
Oh my god, is that a fucking Pop-Tart? Oh my god!
Pop-Tart fucking cereal.
Holy shit.
Now,
I'm unbelievably excited.
I'm pretty excited about this too. Now, I do need to mention first off that I have tried 3 different weeks to bring this to the table. So the first time was when my car broke down, yes. So my car broke down. I had a box of this in my car for.
And did you lose the box of cereal? What happened?
I didn't lose it. I ate all of it.
No, that's totally understandable.
So
wait, you've already had it?
I've already had it.
Shit.
And then I bought another box, and I ate that too. There's a
So there's going to be a bias here in your review.
Yeah, there's a bit of a bias.
Listeners and watchers and people who accidentally turn this on, I will stay unbiased. My word will be that is untarnished and pure.
Right.
Can I eat some fucking cereal now?
Yeah. So, can you hold the bowls for me really quick?
Yes.
Cool. So we're gonna open this up real quick and dig right in.
I'll set our places.
Thank you.
Of course. I love you.
Yeah, you love me.
Am I about to? Oh, you fucking asshole! What are you doing, Charles? What the fuck are you doing? Legit, what the fuck?
So, these were props.
You're a monster! You're a monster! What did you do? Okay, those, if anyone's listening right now and doesn't have the wonderful visual
Let's keep
aid,
this going. You tell
he
you
just
tell me.
no, stop! He keeps pouring the milk directly into the box of cereal, and I am horrified, and I am dying inside. I rolled a nat 20. I should be having a good time.
You are gonna have a great time. You're eating directly out of the box.
Oh my god, I hate you. Shit, I'm so scared to move this.
All right. So
All right. First, let's talk about this horrible thing you've done.
so I do want to talk really quick about my research to make sure that this was going to work. I had to do a bunch of checks online to make sure that the box wouldn't leak.
Oh my God.
However, we're also going to, because we're not going to eat this entire fucking box of cereal.
You think we're not going to eat this entire box of cereal?
No,
Do you know us?
I
We go through 2 bags of pizza rolls every time we hang out.
This is very true.
And those are the family size ones.
But we're not high right now.
We could be.
All right, so we're going to do a quick little test of the Pop-Tarts brand strawberry. Now, there's 3 different flavors.
Okay.
There's brown sugar, there's cookies and cream, and there's
Right.
strawberry. And I want you to give this a quick
I
go.
want to get some milk because why did God let this happen? It's tilted all the way back. This is a nightmare. Okay.
Okay, what do you think?
Maybe this wasn't such a bad idea. Maybe this is okay.
All right. Okay. Now, I want to know, like, your opinion on this
Okay.
breakfast cereal.
Let's go step by step.
Okay.
Scent? Very fruity. Very.
It's very Pop-Tarty. It smells like a
yeah,
Pop-Tart.
It smells like a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
You eat it. I'm gonna eat another one because I don't know how to describe this. Okay, you know puffins?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've never tried puffins?
No.
So if anybody is listening or watching right now has tried puffins, you know what I'm talking about. But they are these like, I don't know how to describe them. They're like pillows of like wheat and peanut butter or whatever. And they're healthy cereal. It's like if you made puffins unhealthy and you shoved like some fucking like jelly in the middle. Yeah, that's 100% what this is, and then frosted the shit out of it. But the thing is, the aftertaste, that's a fucking Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
While you're eating it, it's like, oh my god, delicious cereal. And once you're done, you're like, oh my god, that's a fucking Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
I just ate a Pop-Tart.
So the aftertaste is totally like you tasted a Pop-Tart. When you put it in your mouth, the texture's weird.
I enjoy it because of puffins.
Yeah, okay. All right. I like this cereal enough to buy a 3rd box of it and dump almost an entire half gallon into the fucking box.
You're a nightmare. You're a fucking nightmare. You're a crazy son of a bitch, but you did it.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. I like it. Nobody else in the house likes it. So the kiddos don't like it. Simone doesn't like it. But it's okay because I give this cereal a half gallon of milk inside of a box. That's what I gave it. What do you give this cereal?
I rated the 5th horseman of the apocalypse.
Because that's how it's going to treat your body.
But it's fucking delicious.
What is the 5th?
Like, it's so good.
What, in your opinion, what is the 5th?
Watching you do that.
So you've got
The act of watching you
you've
do
got
that.
you've got death, pestilence, Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald. Madonna.
Madonna,
War.
and Charles pouring a half gallon of milk into a box of cereal.
100%. I'm pretty sure we just named like 8 horsemen, but that's all right.
So welcome to NoCo FM. This is our bit, and now you are going to eat this box of cereal. And while we're doing that, we're going to be talking. Now, here's the thing. I can hear every single. You eat like a monster. You have so many mouth sounds that we need to pull your goddamn mic away while we talk to our audience. So you enjoy that. I'm going to jump into the chat really quick. And everybody, holy shit. Hi, guys. Oh my god. So I haven't pulled this up until now, but hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying the bit.
Yes.
I appreciate.
Poppins was better than Caution. You're fucking right.
Cereal, don't be a monster. Charles, I can't believe you've done this. I have been waiting for this moment for 3 goddamn weeks. It's been something that has been on my mind, and I've been desperately, wanting to do this. Now,
I'm so glad it happened while I was here.
yes. So on this week's episode, we're going to be talking about a lot. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about the music video. We're going to talk about me putting in my 2 weeks, which is a very sad moment. Not
Is
at all.
it?
Not at all. And you guys at home are going to help me write my 2 week.
Anytime you're in a position where you can quit a job, that is a thing to celebrate.
Right. So I am celebrating because
With
I
this
started.
giant box of
Yeah,
cereal.
we'll get there. We're going to be talking about the Area 51 raid. We're going to be talking about early Halloween decorations. And we're going to talk about the new iPhone. And we've got a lot for you on this week's show. So I am super stoked. So you get 3 more bites before we have to get to the show. So go. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Okay. Oh my god. Are you vomiting into the bag? Are you okay? We need to put it away. Yep. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, KK, what do you want to talk about first?
Shit.
Are you okay?
No, my chair's caught. So honestly, the only reason I wanted to bring up iPhone, is that I work at a cell phone store.
Mm-hmm.
I see the differences between cell phones that come in,
Mm-hmm.
and my coworker, he will argue how great iPhones is until the day is gone. But he also says they just keep releasing the same phone,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the same goddamn thing. But the resulting memes of it are probably the reason why I love the new iPhone so much.
Right.
Is people getting cases so that the 3 cameras make the gun.
Oh, from
yeah.
Predator.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And a bunch of other fun stuff like that. I like it comes out in different colors and it seems so stupid to me.
Right.
Why would you upgrade to a phone that just has 3 cameras? Upgrade to a phone that just has 3 cameras instead of the one it had before. Works almost exactly the same and costs way more just because you can get it in purple. I like purple.
And weird green.
And weird green.
You get it in weird green.
If James is watching this, fight me. iPhones suck. I'm sorry. I'm definitely an Android person.
So to go back a little bit, have we tried the Sour Patch Kids cereal? Stop fucking ruining another week.
I haven't got
That is on our list of cereals that we're gonna do. But I'm gonna surprise everybody when it happens. Are you kidding me?
Just so everyone
Child.
knows this is mine. I'm taking this home and I'm going to be the only one drinking it, which is the only reason I'm doing that.
Exactly. So talking with a few people online.
I
and,
like purple too.
Hearing, yeah. So I agree with the idea that it's iterative. It's not. As an iPhone 11, I'm gonna steal basically Mark S. Brownlee, for those who watched YouTube Rewind. Things I want. Marcus Brownlee and Fortnite. Thank you, Will Smith, for that great bit. But anyways, so from Marquez Brownlee, he talks about like how this doesn't really feel like an actual change in an iPhone. This feels more like the iPhone XS should be. Like it's just a small little iteration, not a full one. Yeah, so I agree with that. Also, iPhones suck dick.
iPhones suck so bad. Like, they're stupid. They're needlessly complicated and just stupid.
Yeah. So have a lot of people got have they gotten the new iPhone at your store?
I'm sorry. If James was watching, he would have laughed too. We have the top of the line phone we have right now is the LG Stylo 5.
Okay.
That's it.
No,
well, I mean, we have pre-owned iPhone 7s right now, but they're uncertified. So.
Right, but as like a store. Well, I mean, like you work. Can I tell you? Can I say where you work for? Who you work with?
Yeah, whatever. If I
who
get
you work
fired,
with?
I need to go to. I need sleep at some point, so it's whatever.
Right. So let's talk positively about your job.
Oh, I love.
Where
my
do you
job.
work?
I work at Boost Mobile.
Okay.
And yeah, we are not a corporate store. We're a franchise. So I'm not talking shit about anyone. I was gonna say I wasn't talking shit about Boost, but then I was like, nope, no one. We're gonna not.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a store for Boost, and we're like seriously, this is not like a conversation that's going to put like any negative
Right.
ill will towards Boost. Like I'm kind of interested about the company. First off, do you have an NDA? Can you actually talk about this?
An NDA?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I do.
Okay,
What's an
so we can
NDA?
actually non-disclosure agreement.
No.
So we can talk about this. So when it comes to Boost Mobile, what is the idea behind Boost Mobile? Who is your customer base?
So 90% of all of our deals are going to be for people who are porting in from another service. And all of our deals, our main pitch is that the taxes are included with the base cost of the plan. So you're not paying anything extra each month. If it says $50 a month for unlimited, it'll be $50 a month for unlimited. There are certain things that change it, like maybe you pay in person, then there's a $3 fee. But our main pitches are cheaper price than what you currently have.
Right. So
it's somebody who is in a bind and
Right.
needs a phone right then and there. But it is kind of specific coverage a little bit. I mean, we did just pair with Dish, so hopefully we'll open up more towers that way. But at the moment, we're kind of like if you live in northern Colorado, Boost is great because you can get really great connection and service.
right.
But going outside of there is not recommended.
I'm gonna do what the kids do nowadays for asking questions. I'm not gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna put the crossed fingers. Have you ever heard of this before? No. So okay. So first off, I'll go back and then we'll come back to it. But I was at the house like talking with the family, and I was like asking them a question, and then they were answering my questions, but they were holding their fingers like this, and I was like, "Are you trying to cross your fingers to like say no, I'm not gonna do that?" They're like, no, this is like a question asking thing. Like they got taught, like kids nowadays are being taught to cross your fingers to like have a conversation. So like it's like this, or at least that's kind of in the area, which is kind of cool. But it's like a complete different idea of like how conversations work. So like
Right.
I always saw like this as like a nah, I'm lying.
I'm lying, or this usually means a promise, or it reminds me of like ASL.
Yeah. Right. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna ask a question. I don't remember what were we talking about.
I was talking about our plans.
Oh, yeah.
being rolled. Yep.
DirecTV. Does DirecTV already have a phone service?
DirecTV.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I know Xfinity started opening like some more shit. Like no, what they opened was prepaid Wi-Fi, and that was like something that was pretty new and pretty dope.
Right. So here's my question for you.
Yes.
Is moving from Sprint to DirecTV, are you still going to be on Sprint's network, or are you going to be on somebody else's?
Oh no, not DirecTV. Dish. I'm gonna be
Dish.
on. That's why I got
Sorry.
confused. I
Does
didn't know
Dish-
what you were talking
sorry,
about.
does Dish have-
does not have a phone service currently.
So they don't currently have tower set up for
Actually,
mobile.
I might be wrong about that. I'm not as educated. If Abaddon's in the chat, he can tell us because he knows everything.
Right. So
Hi, Mama Sama, in case you're here. Just saying that. I love you. You mean everything to me.
so yeah, so that's interesting. I find your job very interesting.
I like it. I mean, but like, it's almost like, so I work two very personal jobs. Like, I work at a sex shop and I work at a cell phone store.
And then you
One
work,
is intimacy, one is your entire life on a device, usually.
right, and then you also work at NoCo FM
I also work
with
at
your
NoCo.
show Gadia, which airs every Friday.
Unique voices. I fucked that up.
It's right. It's literally right behind
I
your
know.
fucking head.
Diverse. What is it?
Diverse voices, unique sound. It's not behind your head. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he lied.
It's nowhere behind us.
It's nowhere.
But anyways,
Yeah, so it's just like it's interesting to be so personal, like in both aspects, in very different ways. I've seen a couple accidental dick pics. James has definitely had to accidentally, like, quickly exit out of someone's porn before he kept working on their phone.
can I tell you my story about the dick
Please.
pic?
Please tell me your story about the dick pic.
This involves Rick Reed, kind of in a separate way. Rick Reed is the co-host of Talk and Roll with me,
Rick.
and we also used to work together at U-Haul back in the day. Now, I will now soon. Did you just take another bite of the cereal? Is it like, okay, I want to ask like further on how it tastes as it gets soggier and soggier.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll get there. So I'm going to be working with somebody that we worked with at U-Haul. And that person that we worked with at U-Haul, I saw his penis at work. Now the question here is Charles, how did you stumble upon this man's penis? Dick pic at work. You were on your phone, neither was he. How did this happen? And I will answer your question very easily. And before I do, I'm turn this music down just slightly because it is a little bit loud.
Is it?
I feel like it is. Tell me in the chat if it's too loud or not. I feel like it is. There we go.
Somebody just keeps posting, Bob.
Oh, there's not music. Can you not? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, no, on Twitch it doesn't show up. On YouTube it does. So on
Okay.
Twitch they'll never hear anything. I
Oh,
found that
weird.
out from watching it.
Oh, interesting. So, but anyways, I wanna. That's so weird. We had that issue with me calling in. People couldn't hear me.
Oh shit! Really? Fuck.
So basically, I was sitting at a computer, and as the manager, I let my employees, be on their emails, check their emails at work, be on their computers and stuff like that. As long as it's not like weird, that's fine.
Right.
Another thing to know is with Google phones is you have the ability to upload your photos directly to Google,
I know where this is going.
and it shows a notification when those photos are uploaded in Gmail. So I'm sitting there working with Google and just like typing away and typing away with a customer, looking stuff, and I see a notification come up and it's like bing, and I'm like, oh, I figured that I was on my email. I was not. I was in fact logged in under my employee, who will not be named in this situation, unless I already named him. I don't remember if I did or not. But
You didn't.
And this glorious black and white image from the U-Haul bathroom of my employee's dick.
He threw a filter on that bitch.
He
was like,
threw a
"It's gotta
goddamn
be good."
filter. And so I saw his dick, and like, I'm wearing my glasses, and I'm worried like maybe like the reflection like showed like to the dick to the customer. So I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I need like 2 seconds. It's nothing that you folks did. I'm so sorry. I need to just step in the back really quick.
Was it
I
a
will be.
dramatic dick pic?
It was so dramatic. It was like there was high contrast, black and white. It was towering, so he got his angles like to make it look like it was huge. Also, like I've heard like this like weirdly through like a bunch of people that I know that he has like a bigger dinger, which I mean, cool if that's what you're into. cool. However, you could obviously see that it was in the U-Haul bathroom, which is my favorite thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Chris is upstairs.
Chris is on the ones and twos online.
He's on the ones and twos, but he's not in the.
He's not in the room. He's
It's
on.
okay.
He's the digital ones and twos. He's
You
actually
can
the
actually-
zeros and ones. If you
Fuck, I hate that. Oh man, yeah, because he's in the chat.
So yes. So I saw, and then I had to run back, and then I saw Rick, and I'm
wanna
like,
take a
Rick,
bite
you
of
need to help these customers out. And Rick is like working on something in the back. He's like, I fucking get. And I'm like, no, Rick, I just saw James's dick. I need to go up
You
front.
just said his name.
Oh shit!
You're a terrible person. You know what, Charles? I think that this is a great opportunity for me to change the subject to mention that you've been looking rather clear today.
I've been looking clear.
Yeah, you look really like, I don't know, like you're just super vibrant and super there.
I'm here and in the moment.
Yeah, you're super visible. Hey guys, it's Bi Visibility Day.
Hi there, and welcome to Bi Visibility Day, the one day a year where I'm
can
visible.
see Charles.
You can see me. Today, the one day a year. It's like vampires where you can't see them in the mirror, but you can see bisexuals today. The one day a year where we actually exist.
You can see bisexual.
So welcome. Terrible name.
Bisexuality Visibility Day.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it makes sense because when you think about like people literally saying, "Well, bisexuals don't exist," you're just confused.
Right. However, on the other hand, you could say Bisexual Awareness Day, but like Bisexual Visibility Day gives the context of like
can't see you.
Yeah, like trans, like trans awareness, or
Well,
but it
there's-
has to
there's
be
trans-
bisexual visibility, like.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, that's a very fair point because like Trans Visibility Day makes sense to me. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yes, I agree. It's just gonna be, that's just how life is going to work.
Right.
It's always gonna be difficult, but also like I find it funny to have bisexual awareness or bisexual visibility be the name of it. But it's fine. I'm here.
You're very
I'm
beautiful
here
and
live.
visible
Chris
to me.
Chris agrees that he doesn't have to do as much work having to CG me into the scenes.
What? Is that what you did?
No need to CGI Charles today.
Oh my god.
Yes. I have
Okay,
taken my ethereal form is now here with us today.
You gotta be cast about it. Be like, this is not my final form.
But yeah,
my
dude,
real form is
happy bi day.
Happy Bi Day. I'm not bi, but happy Bi Day.
We have bi lighting in the studio
We have bi
usually for
lighting in
the
the
studio
studio.
because also it looks fucking great. I love those blues. I love those reds. I love those purples. I love it all.
It's so good. It's so good. You're getting by.
Getting by. I'm getting by. So we can talk about this another day, but we use LED lights that are controlled via an app, and we can change the lights to whatever we want. So I was like, bi lighting looks really good on a lot of people. So
It
why the
does.
hell not?
But it looks terrible in my Instagram promo video.
It makes you just look like a.
It just looks like a blue blob.
So KevCat, when KevCat was doing their story, it looked like they were auditioning for the Blue Man Group.
It did. It really did. Please check
Oh,
it out.
Michael, I blew myself. Is a quote from Arrested Development that I love
Oh,
very
that's
dearly.
really good.
So anyways,
Yes.
so today we're gonna do a few other things. Let's jump into one other of your topics really quick because mine are gonna take some time.
Okay. Early Halloween decorations are my favorite thing. And I fucking the other day I went out and I bought a bunch of I got candles and shit. And I got so excited. I get home. First of all, let's talk about healthy relationships. Because I show up and I have all these cool Halloween decorations thing. Circus gets home. He's like, "Oh man, you know what we should do? We have that old broken record player. Let's break it in half and put the bleeding skull candle on the record player and have it spin."
Oh, cool.
And I was like, "Oh, support."
That's so
It
good.
was great, and
Aw.
it's so wonderful. But like, I see like people complain about. They're like, "It's not October yet." It's like, why do people have to be mad?
You
It's
know
fun.
what? People start listening to Christmas music in fucking July.
All I want for Christmas peaked in July. It was terrifying.
Seriously?
Just let
If
people
peop-
enjoy things.
Yeah, what's the meme where it's like shh?
Let people
Like, like it. Sorry to just grab your face
You're
for the
fi-
bit.
You know what? It happens.
So what's your favorite Halloween direction or decoration that you have
Oh,
currently up in
my-
the space?
well, actually, I have a lot of.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna describe my house real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So around like the entrance for the kitchen, I have like this almost like a bar window and
Mm-hmm.
with area underneath. And normally I have records hanging there, and there's records like all over my apartment. But we have orange lights that go up the side of the entrance for the kitchen, down the other side, and then around the records that are underneath it. And I love that. And then I have a stuffed spider named Creeper, and she hangs out in the doorway of the kitchen, and I love her so much. I have a giant 10-pound bleeding skull that rotates. I have a frog skeleton named Aeson, because Circus is really into Wu-Tang right now.
That's so good.
And I got like my mantle is covered with this really cool like table like cloth, and so is my coffee table. And then I have these little punk pumpkins all around my house.
Pumpkins?
Yeah, they're
So
so
good.
great. I call them spiky spooky boys,
Mm-hmm.
and I love them very much. And I'm trying to think if I have anything else.
Nope. That's okay.
think
That's
that's it
okay.
for now.
So we heard the other day from the youngest who lives in the house.
Okay.
So we live with I live with a couple kids,
Right.
my partner, and the youngest is like, for Halloween this year, I want to be. She talks like this too.
I
She
can't
talks
believe that.
She talks like an old British man a lot of the time, and it's the funniest thing. She's like, Charles, I would like to speak to you. Charles, I would like to let you know that I want to be Claus. How I brought that up is because Santa. That's so great. Michael from Vsauce. He's not Vsauce. We're Vsauce. We are all
I'm
Vsauce.
Vsauce?
But it's great. I require juice. So do I. So
Once Virgo season hit, it's already Halloween.
yes.
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Charles, I require juice.
Yeah, I'm Charles. Charles, I require juice. Charles, I would like some apple juice for dinner. If you could please get me some apple juice, that would be quite fantastic.
Hey, Simone, if you ever need a babysitter, just hit me up. I want to talk to this kid.
Charles, I would like to watch the movie Moana again for the 30th time today.
I'm imagining that voice coming out of the body of a small child.
Cucumber Gatorade is disgusting and shouldn't
Ew.
exist.
Ew.
It's awful.
You're a cop
It's
if
like
you like
cucumber
it.
lime peppercini. It's like the most like it's such a Hispanic Gatorade. I love
I'm
it.
Hispanic and I hate it.
Uh-huh.
I hate it.
We're gonna do some more of Charles. Charles, please, can I walk the corgi to the park? Charles, I would really like to go to the park this afternoon. I would really, really appreciate that. She also does two things. Two different things. Whenever you ask her like what she likes and what she dislikes, she's like, "Did you like something?" She thinks about it for a good second, and then she goes, "Mah!" She gives like a really good thumb up, and I'm like, "That is great." And you know what? She's not a British guy. She's fucking John Lovitz.
Oh my
Charles, I would like to talk to you. It's the reincarnation of John Lovitz, even though he's not dead. Charles, I would like to show you a thing. My good friend. So she'll go, she likes something, she thinks about it for a hot second, she gives a thumbs up and she goes, "Mah!" If she doesn't like it, she thinks for a second and she goes, "Mah!" So yes, so this British man-child character needs their own show on the network. I can get this child. I can probably get John Lovitz on the station. Not really.
You came in fully like cocked up. You were like, yeah, no, I can get him on the station.
Guess who posted? That's the same guy. Anyways, that's an inside joke between.
See your post?
I
Is there
hope-
a possibility he watched
If you
this?
are watching this currently, we know that it's a good story. It's a story that we both tell. I don't know if he tells it, but I've told it on multiple occasions when he's around. It's my good friend Dick Boy.
How do you make your cereal or milk first?
Talking about that, let's give a bite. It's been sitting out.
While you were talking.
It's been sitting out for about 20 minutes now.
I went to the bottom for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Do it now.
Wait, we should roll for this.
No, just don't fucking do
No,
it.
you have to keep looking at it until I get my roll.
No. I would like to die. I would like to die. Charles. Okay, so review.
Roll Constitution.
So review on the cereal. 15. You survived. Surprisingly, you survived this encounter. So how the hell does it taste when it's been soaking up the milk for about 30 minutes?
So if you could make ramen soggy in a way that it's still crunchy.
Oh yeah. So if anybody has missed this up to this moment, yes, I poured almost an entire half gallon of milk into the box of the cereal.
It's like bulging.
So yes, I did. So anyways, but how? So anyways, what do you give it? Score.
Jesus, because like it's still eatable and it tastes okay. It's just the texture is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say solid 6.
Yeah, solid 6 cereal altogether.
Because it tastes like Fruity Pebbles when they get kind of soggy.
Soggy Fruity Pebbles
Tooties.
are the worst. Fruity? What the?
Fruity Tooties are off-brand.
Kev Cat?
Because I am poor.
Okay, okay, that makes more sense.
There you go.
I thought you like expected me to know what the fuck a Fruity Tootie is. You're like, I had Fruity Tooties. You ever had a Fruity Tootie before? Have you ever had a Fruity Tootie?
Soggy, crunchy ramen noodles.
You're not enjoying my new character that I've created. A guy from Brooklyn who asks if you ever had a Fruity Tootie. You ever had a Fruity Tootie before?
I hate that, actually.
Okay.
That's terrible.
So anyways,
Yes, go on, please.
we are moving on to the next segment. Charles is quitting his job here live on NoCo FM. Now,
He's going to call his boss right now.
oh, that would be.
Oh my god, yes! Like, we should do a Mad Libs thing and have them, like, fill in what you should say and then just call them.
No.
I think that we should make the script and have Charles call his boss tonight.
So today I would. Oh, I need this actually open. I closed my laptop dramatically for those listening on the station. I closed it dramatically for
Only
a bit.
to open it dramatically.
To open it dramatically because I need that open for recommendations from the chat about what we should write. Now here we go. I'm already ready. Here we are. In the chat, you get to see what we are writing. Now, I think we've got some viewership now. We're getting there. I would like to know, how should we start? How should we start? Am I giving this to you? Am I allowing you to write this? Oh shit. Okay. I would like to read this in the style of my girlfriend's British John Lovitz child. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a brother. Stripes on his ass. Nope. I am not. If you are on Twitch, if you are online, you get to enjoy this joke. If you are listening to the station, Charles is not reading this joke because it is vulgar, it is profane, it is something.
I'll fix it.
Please
I fixed it.
Thank you. How do I don't know if I want to say. Am I saying this? Real ass. No, I'm not. All right. So everybody in the
have
chat,
a video
let's
of me
figure out
saying
how we're going to start this letter. So what do you think? What do you think, KevCat? How should we start? By the way, I already have one written. I'm not going to post this. I'm going to do a very good boy, 2 weeks notice. Yeah, so whatever we decide here is not actually going to my
Damn
current
it.
boss.
I'll call my boss and I'll quit with it.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so how should we start this? We have dearest sir or ma'am.
Dearest sir or madam. Yeah, please put that, even though I know who it is going to. To whom it may concern. It is I, your favorite new employee.
I'm too dyslexic for this. Okay.
This may be a terrible idea to let you
is-
write this.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm okay at typing.
It is I, Charles Joseph Kelly, Esquire, because I am a lawyer apparently. So it is I. You do not know how to spell my name.
Joseph.
Just Huff. Okay, so we've got a few different things that we can decide from. Dearest boss man, I need a nap, so I'm leaving forever. Love, Charles. It's succinct. It's succinct. It's to the
Then
point.
tell them about something you do in the job. Then call them soggy room temperature ramen.
You, you kind sir, smell of soggy ramen. Which reminds me, I don't know if I told this story about my current job. I went home one day, smelling, because I work at a restaurant currently. And I went home smelling kind of gross, kind of restaurant-y. If you've ever worked at a restaurant, you know how you kind of smell when you get home. I'm sure you've probably smelled it since we've been here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a stench.
I've lived it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a stench. The kids at home, the littlest one, same one. You smell like an old salad.
Why does she sound like a senile old man? I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Yes, this is good. So bye, Felicia. Hi there. To whom it may concern, bye, Felicia. You can still smell of soggy ramen. Bye, bitch. I don't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Eat you ass?
Oh, sorry. Hang on.
I don't understand this meme. KevCat, and we may need to finish the bit because this is dead air of you typing right now. It's okay.
Bye, bitch.
It is
don't wanna
I.
eat your Play-Doh anymore.
It is I, less than Charles Joseph Kelly. You kind sir smell of soggy ramen. Bye, bitch.
I actually really like that.
This is good.
Okay, hang on. So we should probably include
We should
some
an ending, like let's add something here.
I have given you my golden years. And
This past
all
no, okay.
you have given me is golden shower.
I like that. I want to add one last thing.
Okay.
Because I have only worked at this job for a few weeks.
Oh God.
So we are going to
My golden months.
No, we're gonna say I have given you my golden years this past month. And all you have given me is golden showers.
You sound like the pain of a single chopstick when I'm trying to eat right.
I love that. You sound like the pain of a single chopstick. You sound like the pain of a single chopstick.
When I'm trying to eat rice.
When I'm trying to eat rice.
Your father smelt of elderberries and your mother was a hamster.
Yours truly.
Your personality tastes like Diet Lipton iced tea. I'm gonna use that. I hope you understand.
Yours truly, Bish.
Bish.
I
Then
think.
include a picture of a koala.
How do you do that? Let's do koala.jpg.
I'm gonna call Val and quit. Dear sir, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Dear sir, madam. It is I, Charles Joseph Kelly. This is what you say.
This
is
is
so
what
good.
I'll say.
So everybody, thank you so much.
Oh, is it already?
I kind of want to talk like sincerely about it. Like I have not liked this job, but I had to get a job because things kind of went south this last month, and that sucks, right? It sucks when things go bad, and it's things falling apart kind of led into a lot of depression and a lot of like problematic situations. You know, not being able to afford to live, losing my car in the end, and it really sucks. But I'm glad that this is here, that you guys are here, because it means a lot to me to have you guys here. But thank you for letting me write this with
Garbage.
you. Things are gonna get a lot better. We're gonna have more consistent content because my schedule's really consistent now, and I'm getting paid a decent wage for what I do. So I'm really excited. I'm really
really
Hell yeah!
happy.
I really love you guys. There was a new episode of Talk and Roll. There was a new episode of Talk and Roll this week. There's going to be an episode in 2 weeks. We're already good to go. We're recording 2 more tomorrow. We're starting the next arc, which is based around Law and Order, which I'm really excited for. Don't shoot that out of your mouth.
Don't worry, it'll come out of my nose if it comes out.
Right. And just to let you know, in 3 weeks when I quit my next job, we'll be back here doing this again. So it's going to be Law and Order. Have I sent that I posted the artwork a ways back in the Talk and Roll Discord, which if you love Discord, you should join the Talk and Roll Discord. I'll get you guys a link in the description here in a second. But we're going to talk about some other stuff here. I had another thing that I wanted to talk about the music video. So I got to do a Dungeons and Dragons music video. Thank you for enjoying me during this time. Yes, I got to make it. We aired it. I'll post a link in the chat. Or Chris, if you're watching still, if you can post a link to that music video in the chat, that would be awesome. You guys should listen to it. It's awesome. It's a banger. We recreated the 2 hours later from SpongeBob. That is an us creation, so we like beat copyright, but it's so spot on.
It is. It's. I thought you fucking like used it.
Right? No, we
When I first watched it, that's dope.
Yeah, we got it taken care of. So I was able to recreate it, so it's not copyright. Yeah, it was awesome. It's something that I love working with those guys. I've done 3 music videos for them now. One that was a kind of the text-based typography music videos,
Right.
and then their most recent 2 music videos. And it's awesome. And Brian's a good guy, and I really appreciate working with him because he allows me to be creative and pitch him an idea. And I was like, why don't we just sit down and have you guys play D&D? And then jump into the D&D situation. But I want to jump in really quick while we're here, and I'm going to pass this over to you.
Okay.
Let's pull that out so that we can get there. We're going to jump over to the actual music video here because it's great. But there's a few moments that I want to like show you guys that I think is hilarious for people who like D&D. So first off, thank you to Selkie who created these awesome dolls. These are the Talk and Roll characters who made an appearance in the music video, which I absolutely love. We've got my favorite thing of all time, which is a little bit further on. I'm sure you guys can probably hear this. I'm going to turn the audio down. But my favorite shot, where are we in the music video? I don't even remember. Right here. So he gets hit in the face by Brian right in here and goes down, right? And as he goes down, he's being circled by Mickey, Sora, and an arrow for for their minifigs, right? And his minifig, the main character, it's a dog taking a shit. I was like, guys, I want you guys to decide what your minifigs are. And they're like, what's a fucking minifig? And I had to like, all right, so here's the D&D thing. So when you play D&D, you have a little character. I mean, you can, or you don't. And they're like, I don't understand anything that you're saying. And I'm like, okay, cool. But anyways, so they brought in their own minifigs, and they're like, you chose a dog taking a shit? And he's like, yep. That's how I see myself as my character. I am the loyal paladin of the saints of never after. And I love it.
I genuinely enjoy it. It's a very like dope video. Like everything about it is fucking awesome.
Thank you.
It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like I love this music video so much because
Yeah, it is.
But this is my favorite shot because it goes from them like circling him and to them actually circling him in the music video, which is just a lot of fun. There's a lot of like cool D&D stuff. A lot of like inside jokes for people playing D&D. Also,
How did you coordinate the fighting?
it happened in the moment, honestly. Like, so, it was a lot worse when we shot it, because they don't know how to fight. So we had to like this shot here. Let's see. I'll make fun of my own shots. Here we go. So we've got him like swiping at him, right? He doesn't even hit him. So I had to cut away from there. And I was like, oh, it just looks bad. But we've got another shot here-ish. Oh, that's pretty early on. So it's around here, a little bit further. So he sees his friend, and he walks up to him, and then we cut back to the band for a second, and then we do the fight. I want to show you guys this shot because it's my favorite shot. It's okay, so they're about to fight. They're like, yeah, and he goes in for the fight, and that little like
You can slow the play speed.
Can you slow it in? Let's see. Playback speed. We're gonna switch it to. You guys get to see how terrible this fight is. Oh, yeah.
That's so bad! Oh man! Oh, that's way worse than I thought it would be. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, when it comes to a lot of like stuff like this in music videos, you want people who are trained to do this. We also had like a whole like bigger story planned for this whole thing. But when it comes to like low budget music videos like this, things fall apart. Things fall apart very easily, and that's okay. You just have to understand and be able to think on your feet of how to fix them. We were supposed to have an extra 5 people there for the shoot to play other characters, and
You never texted me back about that.
I know they decided to change their mind about things, about how they want to do things, and then it changed again in the moment when we were doing things. So
I understand.
I want to thank for the music video. I want to thank my friend Tina who did the makeup. It was really cool. I want to show some like nope, that's a Photoshop. No, this is right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Googs. It won't let me show you photos. But anyways, I want to say thank you to everybody who was in the shoot. If you're watching, we got some chats here.
Yes. Not a whole lot. Everybody poops.
That is a fact. Yes. I poop sometimes. I actually poop before the show. So, talking about that, I was like,
Okay.
Chris, I'm not throwing you under the bus here, but I want to use you as a story element for this. So we were sitting there and we're talking about like the show tonight and how things are going to go. I was going to say, hey, can you bring me 2 bowls? I'm not going to actually use the bowls. I'm just using them for a bit. And he's like, yeah, totally. And I was like, oh, I also, before the show starts, I need to go to the bathroom. And he's like, 2 hosts, 1 cup. And I was like, he said also Charles's pooping corner or bathroom corner, Charles's bathroom corner. And it was disgusting. And thank you so much for listening to NoCo Live, NoCo FM's weekly live show. I am your host who talks about poop. can you please come back and sit back down? Because I feel really awkward, even though I know this is just a bit. But thank you all so much for sticking with us. We really appreciate you. We appreciate you swinging on by because we love you guys. Seriously, this is so much fun to do every week.
It really is, honestly.
Yeah, we have an absolute blast doing this with you guys.
This is the best Twitch live. Aw,
It is.
You're the best Twitcher.
I
don't know if that's a thing.
absolutely appreciate everything. Anyways.
Also, I dyed my hair and it's cute.
So tell people about your show.
Gay show with a gay host that plays gay radio songs. You can I want to do more.
What's the
with
show
it.
called?
It's just gay. No, NoCo Gadio, NoCo Gadio. You can find it on anywhere you get your podcasts, or you can listen to it live on live recorded on NoCo FM Fridays at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hopefully, if I get my stuff out on time. But yep. And I do have a couple people I'm in the talks with for some interviews on the shows. Rayanne from Gone Full Heathen.
Awesome.
My dog ate Chad's talking about wanting to come back. A couple other people. But yeah.
So first off, I want to say that I've got a few shows. First off, Rolling Misadventures, which is awesome. We're finishing up an arc that was a blast. We played a bunch of pirates who actually I think that episode just aired. It airs this weekend. And why I'm talking about that is because Megan's in the chat. Megan, you can punch my face whenever you feel like it.
It's the worst. Charles Kelly is a punk. I will punch Charles in the face. With love.
So the show Rolling Misadventures happens every other week, opposite weeks of Talk and Roll. So if you want to listen to that, which by the way, Talk and Roll is in the top 30 comedy fiction podcasts. What?
Fuck yes,
So
dude. What?
High five.
I'm
Killing
fucking
it.
so proud of
Fucking
you.
killing it.
Jesus, I hated that.
But so this weekend we're finishing a pirate arc where everybody's doing their pirate yar
Oh, God.
pirate impressions, and then Charles is like, "Hi guys, how's it going? How's it hanging?" And I'm basically playing myself, and it's a lot of fun. Arcs are 2 episodes long. You listen, so you can jump in at any point. The next one is. This is not in the episode, I don't think. I really hope not, but it's my favorite thing that I've ever said in my entire life. And that is, if you're, what is it? Okay. If you're gonna go squatching, no, if they are a squatching, don't come a watching. And with that, I would also like to say thank you to NoCo FM. NoCo FM, our beautiful studio here, where we have live music 24/7. Just take it in. Just take it in.
I hated every second. I hated it.
It's the best thing that I've ever said.
I'm gonna
in my
get it
entire life.
tattooed on my body.
Please do. But NoCo FM, we've got music streaming live 24/7 on NoCo.fm. We've got great shows like the one you're listening to now, or Talk and Roll, or Gadio, or Stephanie James's The Spark, or Connecting a Better World, or two dudes and a chick. We've got Corbin versus the World. We've got all these amazing, or Talk and Roll, the show that just hit the top 30 comedy fiction podcasts on your Apple phones. It's in top. I think it's top 100 in Britain now, which I don't really have an audience in the Great Britain. Maybe it's my girlfriend's kid. Hello and welcome.
I use a VPN.
Charles, can I use the Play-Doh today? Can I use the Charles? I would like to make some slime. Charles, can I please make you a green chunky slime?
Charles, do we have any of the pumpkin cookies left? Charles. What?
Oh, I absolutely love you guys so much.
Delicious today.
Thank you so much for enjoying this. Thank you so much.
NoCo FM mobile app.
Yeah, you can find the mobile app and you can download that to your anything. Apple, Google,
Your left shoe.
your Huawei phone,
Your hair.
You can download it directly to your
your hair.
nipples. What?
100%.
We have a nipple app now?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But sorry, we only have it for nipples with piercings right now. We're working on making it so that it fits on every nipple.
Yeah, it's very true that we're working on a software update for
the nipple app.
non-pierced for the
Yeah.
nipple app. Thank you so much, guys, for our weird fucking shit.
Nipples.
I love you guys so much. Seriously, you guys are amazing every week coming in. This is great.
Why did you get peed on at work?
Why did I get peed on at work?
They're reading your note. It's still on the screen.
Oh! Okay. Megan and I will explain that to you later. I did not get peed on.
Download our mobile nipples.
Download our mobile app so you can find out there, or support us on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 7 in the left, and then 2 to the right is going to be 10. I love you.
I love you.
Let's get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Mama Selma. I love you. I don't know if you're watching.